Boom! Welcome back to Johnny Custom Glocks Frontside Press. We are on at what time? 8-ish. Get your beverages of choice. All right. Head over to YouTube and hit Musings with MGL. Please subscribe. We got to get that guy over 1,000. All right. I'm never going to hear the end of it if he never gets over 1,000. All right. Make sure you like, share, and comment. All right, because a lot of people have security settings on that. If they share, it won't let us know. All right, so it doesn't let us know if you've shared or not. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna comment and put shared. That way you can get in the drawing for one of these awesome Glock stands, one of these awesome Glock Armor's blocks. I like how they do this with their hand. That makes it focus on it. I don't think it works the same with the laptop that's 4 feet away from you, but whatever. Just saying. All right. So it's just Julie and I tonight. Okay, Jeff still needing a little time after everything that's happened. All right. Excuse me. So in memory of Betsy tonight, all right, we have our wardrobe.
Yes.
Okay, brought to you by my wardrobe master, Kat.
Mm-hmm.
Got us shirts. All right.
It's got nice.
Actually, had ordered these before. Okay, so before everything happened. So thanking her for these.
Yes.
Jeff, if you're watching, I have an extra large for you from Kat. Okay. Anybody watching?
We have 9 people. Kat, Lana, Corey.
That's 10. Because Kat is actually like
2.
like Cat-ern. All right, because that's a
Cat-ern.
combination.
Okay, good. We've got Lisa and Al are watching.
Just talked to Lisa tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Go buy our Target.
Yep.
Buy them for your friends who suck. Everybody got that?
Shooting.
Oh, so yeah. Way to go, Al. At shooting.
There you go. Show them again.
All right, get yourself. Okay. You're here, not here, Target.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas is coming. Right? We all know people that suck. Say it.
At shooting.
At shooting. A little too much of a pause there. Just saying, all right? So get yourself one of those Targets. Give them to your friends. Actually, you should take the Target and go to the range. All right?
Lisa Petty Rudolph's on.
So we're going to...
Rudy.
Hey.
And Austin is watching.
All right.
Good deal.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to thank sponsors, do the toast, and then I want to come back to the Target and make me tell you the story from David Rooks.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, once again, like a share, right? Go over to YouTube, Musings with MGL. Like you should be subscribed to him anyways. Because like I say every week, that's where I get my information. Okay. So if I don't understand something, what I'll do, and you have a question for me, I'll just find you the link and send it to you. All right, and you can go watch one of the videos. So you might as well skip the part where you come and, oh, I don't understand. Because I'm just going to go, I don't understand either. Watch Jeff. All right, so
Yeah.
So just skip that part. Not that I don't want to talk to you. I just don't want to have to send you to Jeff. All right, just go there on your own. Okay, so our sponsors, all right, besides our wardrobe sponsor, Kat, all right, our King sponsor.
Love that.
How many years has it been? That never gets old. Johnny Custom Glocks, and Johnny Custom Glocks is everybody should have one of those triggers. If you got a G-Lock, you should have one of them in there because life is too short to have Glock triggers that suck.
Yeah.
And it's like this. I would love to be able to let you in on the information that I know, okay? And that who goes to him and who asks him for his help and stuff like this. So let me just tell you, you want the best Glock trigger out there? Johnny Custom Glocks. Just saying. All right? So get yourself one of them. You're never going to regret it. Okay? What?
Corey says, Mike, make sure you do not forget about the toast tonight.
Will not forget about the toast. It'll be a very simple toast,
Yeah.
but I won't forget about it. But you are the man for always being there for me. Like, we should get him a shirt that says, like, Toastmaster.
There you go. Yes, we should.
All right. So, I want to thank Smoke Show 3D, right? Sean Hilton for always hooking us up. And Sean, I want to know if you can hook my mother up with like one of these that says, you know, she won one of each, and have it say Gracie J on it. So GRACIE J, because that's her nickname, Gracie J. If you could make her one that says that on it. I don't know if you can fit it in there or not, but you know, head over to Smoke Show 3D if you're tired of not winning. You know, and it's not rigged, even though my friggin' mother won both of them last week. It's not rigged, I promise you. It's not rigged, but Ice Cube.
Oh.
All right. So get your beverage of choice. Okay. And we'll do the toast in a second. Like, I'm trying to get us started more towards like 8-ish. Right? We're never gonna go on at 8.
Nope.
We never have. We never will. 8:02 is what we shoot for our deadline. Yeah. And trying to get up here and get everything set up and trying to get it going because, one, I don't want Vern to have any anxiety. I know I cause him anxiety starting at like 7 past.
Oh.
You know, so try. Yeah, unless someone takes the auto box and doesn't put it back, and then can't have it produced.
Gary has anxiety.
Today's been a day of anxiety, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a pretty good week for me. Like new students, new cool students, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. So, all right, give me 2 seconds. Let me see what I can think up in 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Corey, it's coming, baby. It's coming. Don't panic. I'm bringing it. All right. So let's just do this. Here's the toast, okay? To all of us, all right, that have been together for all the years we've been doing this, all right? Thank everybody for the support. We are one big family, and we're about to have a family cookout and give stuff away, and we'll get you a date probably this week and put it up. And everybody can come down to the new place, see what it's going to be like. Like, even though we're not going to start construction, we're probably going to start construction next week, just to let you know.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be a couple months till we get open, but we are moving forward. Everything's moving forward, it looks like. So we'll start talking a lot more about it. So here's to us being together. Thank you for support. Grosh.
Salute. So Pat says, good evening, Julie and Mike. Vern's pretty happy about tonight with your promptness.
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying, man. I don't want you to feel like that. Doing the best I can.
17 people are watching.
All right. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a cool text the other day. And, just let everybody know, because we're going to start advertising stuff, is that I'm doing lessons. All right. We're doing private lessons at Bullseye. So, I've been doing them all the time. We just haven't been advertising it. Mm-hmm. So I'm still doing private lessons. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So just let me know if anybody's interested. And And I got a text from Dave,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like our standards, like for those of you that haven't taken a lesson with me, our standards seem to be a lot higher than everybody else's standards. Okay. So basically, could you hand me that?
This?
Yep. So basically our targets, okay, are this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's a sticker, like probably not even that big. It's more like size of a nickel, right? We shoot at 5 yards, and their goal is to shoot in there, and that's what we try to do. Okay, so that's what our goal is: aim small, miss small, stuff like that. But when we practice, that's what we practice. So Dave Rooks, excuse me. All right, so David Rooks pretty good. All right, I don't know where he was shooting. He didn't. I don't know if he said he was at take aim or whatever, but he's shooting. And obviously, he's shooting very well. Okay. Now, he texts me because he's all pissed off. Because here's what happens: the guy next to him leans over and goes, "Wow, you're really good," right? Which is fine. But then he says, "What are you shooting?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's what it is. It's the fucking gun I'm shooting." Right? I'm like, "Hey, man." He's going to get the respect that you deserve, especially from people that don't understand. Okay. So keep that in mind. Have the high standards that we have. Never stop trying to beat them until you're shooting in one hole. And then when you start doing that, try to shoot and try to make the hole smaller than 9 millimeter or whatever. But
Janita's on. Hey.
All right. So, that's our goal. Like, what we're going to do is I want you guys to go to Toast the Target, right? Toast the Target, right? ToastTheTarget.com. Order a target, shoot it, get you a nice tight group, okay? And then send it to me. And what we'll do is I'll take all the names. We're going to post the pictures, all right? So get your face in there right? Like that, no shots in the can, just all in the red, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll post everybody's picture, and then we'll take all the names, and I'll give you a free lesson outdoors so you can do some run and gun, shoot some steel, stuff like that on our range, okay? So get your target, send me a picture, post it, all right? So we want people seeing the target. Yeah. We want people seeing how you're supposed to friggin' shoot. Like no holes in beer cans. All right.
Yeah.
Lisa, we need to have a Toast the Target tournament.
Oh yeah.
So talk to me about that tomorrow. All right. I just had an idea in my head, and we can make something happen. All right. Get some publicity out of it. Okay. It's hard. It's like these. It's like this. Everybody probably watching understands what we're talking about with this target, but the rest of the world doesn't. So, I'm always trying to tell her we're going to have a cult following. It's going to be, a tight group and stuff like that. And that's who we're going to be selling all the targets to. Because even when you walk into gun shops or ranges and you try to sell it to them, they honestly don't understand. Like most of the people we're going to try to sell this to, they're not going to understand. All right. We're going to get lucky and get people that do understand. You know what I mean? But, we need to get this out to people like us. So help us out with that. So order your target. All right. Shoot it up. Get your nice tight group. Take a picture of it. Post it. Send it to me. We'll put you in a draw and we'll get you outside running and gunning on steel. I'll definitely make it worth your while, okay?
How far do you want us standing from the target?
5 yards. Who asked that, Sean?
Corey.
Mm-hmm. All right. 5 yards. You really don't need to be closer than 5 yards. If you're shooting a tight ass group at 10 yards, more power to you. All right. But
Geneva says 21 feet.
21 feet. Yeah. Like that's what I want to see. So,
All right.
But 5 yards is good. When we warm up outside, we shoot at 5 yards. All right. So 5 yards on that, keeping them all in the red and yellow. Good to go. But order them up. Kat's on right now. Lisa's on right now. So if you see her name, you can put a comment in to her and stuff like that, and you can order it right from here. So Kat came down and visited me today.
Yeah.
And brought her friggin' dog. Have you seen this thing?
No. Is it another Great Dane?
Yeah.
Big one?
It's a German Shepherd.
Oh.
The size of a Great Dane. It's friggin' 100 pounds.
Oh, God.
And he's still a puppy.
Wow.
He's like a year and a half old. But he's still like, hey.
She feeds him well.
But holy crap. When she came around, like I opened the door and I walked out, I was like, whoa. And I've had big dogs. But if you're not around a big dog all the time, they just don't seem that big. And it's just like his head, like he's such a cool dog and he's so good. He's got a black mask, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he's dark. He's not like all black. He's just really dark. He's got long hair. He's got big fucking feet.
So
like that dog's got fucking paws like this. Like if he ever wanted you to stop with you talking, he could put his paw and be like, don't talk. You know what I mean? And be like, whoa. Like he's just so well mannered and tempered, Although it was funny because his feet, like those shepherds have hair,
Yeah.
And he's on that slick concrete. He's like, woo, woo. Like that. I'm just like, lay down, man.
So Lisa says, once you shoot the target, you'll be at 50 yards in quick order.
You know what that's from, right?
Yes.
That's from her shooting 50 yards and Al going, no, you didn't. And I'm like, let's go. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
So, all right. What else we got to talk about? Texas, the fifth, what's it called? Fifth
District Court,
whatever.
of Appeals or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, shitting all over the ATF. I mean, giving their verdict.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to read their verdict. Let me get it out of my pocket.
There you go.
All right. They told the ATF, you can't do stupid shit. And almost in those words.
Yeah.
Just like we're not too far off from the last thing that the judge said, like basically they said, like, this is America. No, you can't. You don't have the authority. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Yes, we understand you want to make the country safe, but you don't do it like that.
No.
So, basically, go after bad guys. Don't go after good guys.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's going to be appealed. All right. But as far as the brace goes, now everybody else in the country can feel like us in Florida when they said the braces are illegal. And the AG says,
Yeah.
no, they're not. Not here, they aren't. So, there you go. So, Kat, now you don't have to buy a 16-inch barrel. Right? And that came just in time. I got to tell you, man, I was out shooting that 10.5-inch with a brace on it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I love that gun. That's the one you're like, we should put the 1x6s on with the 45 red dots. Like, all right, whatever you want. That's what they're like. Love that thing. All right. So go look up the ruling. Put your braces back on. Oh, you need to fix my backpack gun bag.
Oh, okay.
Because it's literally going to fall through any day now.
Mm.
Because my brace is folded up and I'm carrying it around with me.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember if I brought it in the house or not.
Kat says, Tito loved meeting you today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had some Tito today, too.
No, her dog's name is Tito.
I love that. Tito the dog. That's wonderful.
I had some Tito today. No, get your mind out of the glass.
Oh, gosh.
Not that I'm actually sticking up for Kat for naming the dog Tito, because you're not too far off, but
Sean says, just checking in, driving home right now.
Hilton?
Yeah.
Yeah, she won. Although my mother went out and got a shirt made that says Sean who?
Oh, jeez.
Taking home 2 victories last weekend.
Uh-huh.
Not looking good when we started saying like, oh, it's not rigged. And then she wins again. Like,
Yep.
that doesn't look good.
So Kat says, I already put the long barrel on, but I'm happy to remove it. Yep.
Bring it back down.
Yeah.
God is good. ATF is bad.
Yeah.
All right. Can you fix this one? It's
Oh,
broken.
yeah, of course. There you go.
Now, like I said, we're looking to start construction. All right. Anybody wants to come see, have me tell you what we're going to do to the place, stuff like that. Come and see me. Give me a call. If I'm not there, I'll drive over there. It's not very far from the house, which is very nice. But you want to come check it out? Let me know. You know what I saw?
What?
I saw Lewis
Where?
Oakley at the outlet mall.
Oh, yeah?
I was walking by, because I was with my Meet the Virgin, right? We're walking by, and I hear Mike, and I'm like, and I turn around, I'm like, hey.
He needs to come to some more of our classes.
Yep.
He's too doggone busy.
You're supposed to come see a new place.
Yeah, good. They say if you spin it, it won't fizzle.
Why do you think it's fizzling?
I don't know.
Excuse me while I talk to my bartender. So,
See, it stopped just by twisting it.
all right, hold on. People are messing me. So here's what I want you guys to understand. Like not to get all bummer downer on you, but I want everybody to be paying attention. Thank you, Jules.
You're welcome.
All right, keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Things are probably going to get stupid, right? Just to let you know. So keep your head, looking around. Excuse me. So last week we talked about, didn't we talk about backpack guns and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like if you got a backpack gun, you should be probably taking around your backpack gun.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had 150 rounds of 300 blackout loaded up, in bag, kit, stuff like that. And that wasn't true. Because I got a 60 round in it, a 40 round on the back of my seat. I got 90 rounds in the front. I got a buddy mag in case anybody ran out of 300 blackout on my back. And then every time I open something up, I'm like, oh, that one's full too. So I think my count was over 300 rounds that I'm walking around with. And 300 blackout, like freaking light. So like carrying 300 rounds of Pilgrim. Because I probably got another 100-something rounds of Pilgrim on me.
Mm-hmm.
But
so Sean says, should I swap out my SBS for SBR?
I would, Sean. Here's the deal. Like, hopefully nothing ever happens. Okay, I really hope that we can just be over prepared for nothing. All right, but I'd rather be over prepared than underprepared. Right. Yeah. So I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. All right. So I would rather have you walk around with a rifle than a shotgun. That's all I'm saying. Because, in my mind, what's going to happen with the way things look, it's not going to be like one thing. It'll be more like coordinated attack type of deal. There's just too many. There's too many bad people from bad countries here.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm not, like I said, I don't want to be all doom and gloom. I'm not tinfoil hatting anybody. It's just the facts are that there are a bunch of military-age males in this country from fucking countries that don't like us, like that want us eliminated, that, have wet dreams about attacking us and stuff like that. And because of the shitbag in the Oval Office, letting everybody come across the border, they're just here. And there's nothing we can do about it. You know what I mean?
Corey says, well, I look at it, it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, I don't see it getting better.
Janine says situational awareness.
Yep. They're talking about sending more money to the border. Like, they're not sending money to build a wall. They want to set up processing stations and stuff like that. It's like so they can get them across faster.
Yeah.
Like they caught Iranians coming across the other day, and 2 of them were on the terrorist watch list.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? Never mind that the rest of them are coming across. It's like this. There is a difference between Iranians coming here and Mexicans coming here for a better life. Like, there's a difference. You know what I mean? It's not the same. Like, and here's the deal. I think everybody needs to sign the book. I don't care. Like, my grandparents came over on a freaking boat. Well, not my grandparents. My grandparents' grandparents came over on a boat and then opened up a fucking liquor store. It is a fucking stereotype. But anyways, I went through the process with my wife, going through all that, going through friggin', ICE and immigration and going through all the, like.
Jump through the hoops. Do it legally.
That's it. Sign the book. Sign the book. This country is built. It's a melting pot. But everybody's got to sign the book. You just can't fucking come here. Walk across the border and be like, I'm here. Let me give me shit.
Yeah. You're getting so much more than the Americans who live here.
You know what I mean? So that's it. It's like I remember being in the immigration office, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting. The guy comes out. He's like, and I go like this. I go, we don't want him.
Mm-hmm.
He is not the guy we want to be talking to.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, here he comes. Calls her name. We get up, and he's like, just her. And I'm like, well, here we go. Right? Comes out and gets me later, and now I'm pissed, right? Because now, I'm thinking that he's in there being fucking rude to her.
Mm.
Right? And I'm going to stab him with his desk lamp or whatever. And I go in there, and they ask all these weird questions. I mean, they're just simple questions, like, what side of the bed do you sleep on? What bathroom do you use? It's just simple questions that, you should both know. You know what I mean?
Oh, make sure.
Like if they asked us,
yeah,
who sits on the left, who sits on the right, we should know that. We do this every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just stuff like that. But one of the first questions he asked was, how do you turn the lights on in your room? And I just looked down and I went like this. I went. And he went, yes. And I'm like, should I not have done that? Because we didn't have a clapper, you know what I mean? And he goes, I have always wanted someone to do that. Right? And then from there on out, the guy was really cool. Like, he was very good.
Yeah.
He explained everything to us. He knew what was going on, but he just wasn't the dick that he was in the beginning. You know what I mean? But, like, here's the deal. Here's what I tell you guys. If you ever get a chance, if you ever get a chance to go to one of the citizenship ceremonies,
mm-hmm.
right? Like, do yourself a favor and go. Because if you love this country, go there and see how happy people are to become citizens.
Do you have to be invited?
Yeah. So
Just
first,
show up.
I don't think you should just be like, hey, I'm just here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's very, like, I've been to probably 4 of them. Alex, Mafi, like some of the Colombians,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Like, it's a really good feeling. All right. So, if you're patriotic, it's just a great feeling to see other people want to be part of this country. Right. And I don't know what it's like because it's been probably 10 years since I've been, but I just don't see it being any different than that. So they got everybody in there. Like the ones I went to, there was the place was packed.
Yeah.
Right. So they're like, they call out, like Colombia, and then the Colombians are like, ah, like whatever, Russia, and they're like, ah, or what, two of them, the other four are like KGB, whatever the case, but it's really cool. There's a lot of American flags. So if you're a lefty whining bitch, you probably don't want to go to these because they're very patriotic. There's a lot of flag waving. There's a lot of I love America. So if you like Democrat, you probably won't like it. But just saying. But they are very, very cool to go to. So if you have anybody going through the system, like ask them if they would mind if you went with them. Like it's not like you got to have a ticket or something like that, I don't think. I don't know. I can't remember, but they're usually pretty cool. Like go to a big one. So if your friend's going to one where there's only going to be like 38 people or something like that, be like, yeah, man, congratulations. I'm going to hold out. I think I'll go to Tampa,
So Corey has a couple of comments.
Let's hear them.
For one of my rifles, the ammunition is way too expensive, and it's a big bore rifle. He goes on to say, Mike, one thing I can find, double-aught buckshot in 12-gauge shotguns for home defense.
But it's like this. There's nothing wrong with like a shotgun for home defense. All right. If your ammo is that friggin' expensive, buy an AR-15.
There you go. Yeah.
And like if your self-defense weapon is a 30-06, getting therapy. I mean,
oh geez, yeah.
I mean, like everybody should have an AR. Right, get an AR, and when you buy enough ARs, and buy a friggin' AK, and then buy AKs in different calibers. Like there you go, but go get yourself an AR. You can go on. I mean, you literally go on Palmetto State Armory and buy a kit for $300 and something, and then buy a strip low receiver for $50 someplace, right? Yeah. And you got an AR for under, $400. And then find yourself a red dot on sale someplace. I mean, they make SIG sells them. You can get them for like $88 online. I mean, it's like, was it Raton? They're like the new cheap one. I saw them for, it was 250 rounds of 9mm, and the Raton red dot, it was $120. Huh. I mean, you're getting a red dot for $30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And granted, if you're using it for real, you want quality stuff, but there's a lot of inexpensive good stuff out there now. Like I'm telling you, the last 6, 7, 8 ARs that I built have all been from Palmetto State Armory, and we don't have any problems.
Yeah, you're good.
You know what I mean? Like we have more problems with red dots than we do with the friggin' guns. Just squeeze some oil in there.
Hey, Pirates on says these two.
He's in like Louisiana. He's like in a swamp or something.
He said children's 20 gauge, smaller shotgun, better for clearing corners. Pirate said that.
Well, that's my thing. I've been doing that.
Yeah.
Like here's what I used to do. I used to take what they call children's stocks, right? Kid stocks, like they're short, okay, and they just put them on the 20 gauge pumps, and it's just, have them. The shotguns would come at like 20 inches, then you have them cut down to 18 and a half, whatever it is, right? And just running it, and because like this, Pirate is with me on the smaller caliber stuff, like we shot a Mossberg 410 pump shotgun until it broke. Like every time he would come home from killing terrorists, right? He's like, hey, I'm coming up. I'm like, all right, man. Like we'd each get like 1 or 2 boxes of 410
Yeah.
and just shoot the whole friggin' box. And we did that every time he came home with the same fucking shotgun until it broke. And then the shotgun was like, no, more, no, more, right? So I used to take these, these little kid stocks and put them on friggin' 20 gauge used shotguns, and the friggin' shotgun's like this big.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about when we talk about coming around corners, right?
Sure.
Because here's the deal. If you don't think 20 gauge is good enough, let me fucking shoot you with it. I just want to say, scientific. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me shoot you with the 20 gauge and friggin' like triple-aught buck. You know what I mean? And see how you fucking like it. A number 4 buck or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same fucking thing. It's just less pellets.
Yeah. Sean says every household needs an AR.
That's right. His three guns you should have. All right. So when people's coming, like, I gotta buy a gun. It's like, oh, buy whatever you want. All right. So you need your concealed carry gun. All right. So like the world has changed a lot, just to let you know, in the last like 3-4 years, because now you have little guns that act like big guns. And what I mean by that is they're easy to shoot. You're just smaller versions of the bigger guns. You can get large friggin' capacity magazines for them. They don't have ungodly recoil. Excuse me, right? And so you don't need to have a Glock 19 if you got a Glock 43X with a Shield 15-round magazine in it, right? So you're getting little guns that act like big guns, and that's awesome, okay? But I do believe you need a big gun. So you need concealed carry, okay? Your big gun is going to be, if you got a little gun that acts like a big gun, your big gun's going to be your 4th gun, okay? So if you got a 43X or a 48 or something like that, or you got the 365 XL or whatever, right? You don't need to go out and get your big gun, although you're going to need to get it like 3rd on the list after that gun. So you do need your AR. You need your carbine rifle, okay? I think you should have a 18.5-inch pump shotgun, all right? Now, the whole thing with shotguns is now they got these guns coming in from like Turkey where you can go get like an AK, right? Like the one you got.
Mm-hmm. Zasta.
And that thing is, no, your AK shotgun. All right, so like, the one that you got, the one that Johnny's got, the one that Brandon's got.
Yeah.
I saw him on Palmetto State, I think it was, for $239. I mean, that is a friggin' AK. And here's the deal. You may have to dial the air in on that, the gas in on that, but like I want to get one, pay $200, and chop the friggin' barrel off so the whole friggin' thing's like this big, but shoots a flame out of it like it's a dragon, right? Because we ran the piss out of those things.
I videotaped you doing.
Yeah, and it is like that thing, and you're running that thing. Like I got a Benelli, like I got an M1 Super 90, and when that thing come out, like that thing was, this is the fastest shotgun in the world, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fast. Like it's fast, all right? But that $250 freaking shotgun, that's magazine fed, it's fast. It may not be Benelli fast, but it definitely isn't far off from Benelli fast. It's like you're gonna have these Winchesters they got, fucking Berettas they got, shit like that. I mean, and they're like the things are so fast, like it's a shotgun shooting like a semi-automatic 22 AR or something like that. It's just like you can get a whole bunch of shells in the air and a rainbow coming out of that gun. But there's nothing wrong with those little, $250 friggin' AK shotguns. I'll tell you that. Don't get the AR one. Same manufacturer. Instead of AK-12, it's AR-12. Don't buy them. Those things don't work for shit. All right.
So John Merck says, I have a few ARs. I bet you do. So do I. Garcia Haggi. Saludos desde Colombia.
Hey.
Yeah. Corey says he has a 30-30 lever action rifle.
Awesome.
The ammunition is reasonable for it. Sean says PSA has a complete for $470 right now.
There you go. Like, you got to understand, those things come with FN barrels in them. Like, here's the deal. They used to be like, when they first came out, they had issues. They were crappy, stuff like that. But those things are no joke right now. You know what I mean? Especially for the money, you know. If you're getting an FN barrel, I mean, that's like, it's like a third of the friggin' price just for your barrel. Everything else is just thrown in for free, basically.
So Pirate says 20 gauge birdshot in your home will rip flesh off the bone.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I remember Peyton used to argue with me about this. And here's what I tell you. Like, I would rather see you shooting number 4 tactical buck out of your guns. All right? Right? Because people are like, oh, you know, birdshot. Like, let me tell you this. How big do you think your fucking house is? Like, how far do you think you're going to have to shoot somebody in your house? If you shoot them with birdshot, they're not going to be very happy about it. I'll tell you that. All right? The only thing is, like, the second you step outside that door and that distance gets longer, like, here's the deal. I shot a turkey with birdshot, and her husband, like, just never let me live it down.
Nope.
What did you shoot him with? 20 gauge. What was in it? Birdshot. You shot him with birdshot? I'm like, yeah. He goes, why would you do that? I go, isn't he a fucking bird? He's like, no, he's a turkey. I'm like, turkeys aren't birds? But that's when I found out they had turkey shot.
Have armor plating in their
Like,
feathers.
It's like,
So Garcia says, Juan Garcia, un abrazo, Mike. So he's giving you a hug.
so I'm learning the difference between beso and brazo.
Yeah, there is a big difference.
I get yelled at for that the other night.
Pirate says, but I still rock my Benelli M1014 with double aught buck, 12 gauge mix with slugs. Yeah,
That's freaking John, fucking pirate uncasing a big dumb animal, and it, boom, and that slug comes out like, I'm not stopping. But you gotta have slugs. Like, I got what is it, Hornady tap, whatever, that looks like a fucking missile.
yeah.
I got it for one reason. I got to shoot
Looks
through an
cool.
engine block. No,
Okay.
2 reasons.
Okay.
Well, you know,
So Cody John says, flashbang and a morning star will get the party started.
I carry smoke grenades. All right, you can go out and you can go online for airsoft places, and they have sporting like flashbangs, stuff like that. You want to test them. You want to make sure that they're actually, like, the last thing you want to do is throw a flashbang in a room and it doesn't bother the guy that's in there. So, but I carry in my bag. I definitely carry smoke, just because I got to pop smoke and you know, get people out or whatever. Like, once again, don't be in a fight. Don't be in a fight. Don't be in a gunfight. Don't be in a knife fight. Don't be in a fist fight. Don't be in a fight. All right, but if you got to fight, once again, fight like you're the third monkey on the ramp of that ark, and it's starting to freaking rain. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Corey says, I have a 303 British rifle, bolt action.
Enfield.
Okay.
You know what those things are known for?
No.
Right? Shooting through engine blocks of boats.
Oh.
Like, for some reason, like, and this was like 20 years ago when I was working in Tampa. We used to have a lot of people come in that were going offshore in boats. And they used to come in, you used to be able to buy those things like $89. So what you would do is you would just keep it in the boat, right? It's in 303. So people down in the Caribbean were like, they love that for shooting engine blocks of boats, right? Excuse me. Yeah. And what happened is, if you went to a port and they wanted to come on your boat, you just fucking drop it over the side. Be like, $89. Done. I'll get another one when I get back. You know, so like we used to sell a bunch of them up in Tampa. And that's what they were being used for.
So Pirate says, I know where some Artie Sims are at.
Do you know what that is?
No, but it's probably scary.
That's what we use for training, okay, to simulate artillery fire coming in on top of you. So they whistle like it's coming in, like, right? And then it's like, doo-doo! So like one of my buddies, like my buddy Russ back in 101st, like just had like bad luck, right? Like he's one of those, you know, he got hit by the tire of the helicopter.
Yeah, you told me about
If I get run over by a
God,
helicopter,
yeah.
right?
It's like,
So he's running. We're doing this night fire, right? This big giant battle, you know, like whatever. And he's running, trips, and a simulator comes in and lands right in front of him, like boom. So next thing you know, they got him. He's all bandaged up around his eyes, and walking around like he's just
bad luck guy.
yep.
Yeah. Pirate says quarter stick of dynamite.
Yeah, but is that what's? Yeah, it's probably what's in it. Like it's ridiculous. Like you ever hear the story when I was at basic, and we got up the next day and second platoon was outside spinning, just like their barracks were set up outside.
Uh-huh.
So in the middle of the night, they come in, they wake everybody up. You know, it's June in Georgia.
Oh.
So we got people standing in formation in underwear, you know, naked, wrapped in a towel, right? They just make us stand outside for like 45 minutes. And then they just tell us to go back in.
Mm.
And then we get up, we come out of the barracks, and we turn, and there's all second platoon with all their shit, their wall lockers, their bunks, everything outside, because some jackass stole an artillery simulator, right? And what he did is he tied it by the string that you pull, by the fucking fuse.
No.
And he left it as, and then in the middle of the night, that thing just went,
oh, no.
Boom, and blew up his fucking wall locker.
Oh, God.
And I was just like, well, outside, he was just looking, he was just like, are they living outside? Yep, they're living outside. Not responsible enough to be in your fucking, in your barracks, so, you know, back in the day when it wasn't very fun.
So Pirate said,
yep. All right, so we'll give you 2 more minutes. Like and share, and comment. All right, hit up Jeff, please. If you haven't subscribed to him, please go subscribe to him. What do you got?
Pirate says, Mike, only good thing about being up here is the apple shine. Ooh, moonshine. Ooh. Yeah.
He's probably like all his neighbors are like, oh, you want to try mine?
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that when he comes
good
home.
Good stuff. Bring some back.
So, all right, like and share, and comment, right, to get yourself on the wheel. We're going to crack it up. We're going to give the cool ass stand away first. All right, we have these in different colors. All right. This is like if you haven't noticed, we got a new table.
Yeah.
Changed out tables. Less pillow. Put taller legs on the table. Just
don't let anybody see what we did.
Freaking board like pretty good.
They work.
They work.
Yep, they do.
We got the table, the tabletop was sliding, so we had these. It has little round things that are supposed to go in these holes, but they're worn out. So Jules like, oh, I got these things. They're like that big. We're like, oh yeah,
too tall.
We can put things on them. Like, oh yeah, they're stable. Flip it over, go to put it in. There's like that much gap. I'm like,
yeah.
I got an idea. We'll stick this tablecloth in there and call it a day.
Yep.
All right. Everybody good? Carrie, you good? Good. I just finished my drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did finish my drink.
Want a refill?
No.
We don't have any ice. Gotta go downstairs.
I got lemon, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot to buy limes.
All right, this one's for the stand. Free shit.
Yep.
Let's see what we got. Look at all the freaking names.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. Nope. There he is. Oh, he's back to back. Good way to do it right there. Cody Jones.
Cody Jones. Okay.
All right, that's. I'm like, oh, look, Cody's going to win. No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. All right, this is for the Armor's block. The neighbor, Lisa Rubin. All right, I'll have to drive this one over to her. All right, so you got to stand. So you guys got that, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to make you come down to the new place and get a hot dog.
Yep.
right? And we'll get a date. So we need a date for that. We need a date for what else are we gonna get a date for? I don't know. Whatever. We'll get dates.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody that's watching the show, everybody that supports us, everybody that sponsors us, stuff like that. Thank you very much. When is the blood drive?
The 17th, I think.
Is that before next Thursday?
It is. Let me see.
That's next Friday,
Hold on.
right?
Yeah.
We got, yeah, put that up, please. Before we go, I just want you guys to try to go give blood, all right? Try to support, the young family, right?
Yes.
In memory of Betsy.
There it is.
Like, let's get some people to show up. We'll talk about it again next Thursday night, all right? But we want to give you a heads up here. Is that up on the front side press page?
I don't know. Probably.
All right, is it in the front? Remind me, and I'll move it to the group. I'll put it over in the group too.
Mary Fran wants to know where it is.
Where is it?
Should say on.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yep. Payne Park.
All right.
Pirate wants you to call him tomorrow.
You got it. All right, I'll give you a ring tomorrow. All right, people. Thank you again for always supporting us. All right, being part of the family, and we'll get you guys a date for the cookout.
Yep.
What's going on next Friday after the blood drive?
Nothing.
No, we'll see what's going on then. All right, we'll get you a date. We'll put it up so everybody keep checking and see what's going on. We'll try to send it to everybody individually and stuff like that. All right, so once again, thank you very much. All right, and peace. See ya.